Tell your neighbor he's intentional. He's intentional. In the midst of the bruising, midst of the beating, midst of the bleeding, midst of the bounding, deep into the inner cell, feet in stocks, story take a twist. Verse 25. Yeah, laugh, what a God. Who can know his ways? And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praise unto God. Let me show you the wisdom of this God that we serve. Anybody can praise on the mountaintop, but God calls for people that can praise him in the valley, in the jail. I encourage you to really spend time and worship God, because if you can't praise him on the mountaintop, there's no way you're going to praise him in the valley. You have to be a person that prays. I'll praise in good times and bad, whether happy or sad. I'll praise you in all that I go through, because praise is what I do. I vow to praise you. That must be the attitude of the heart. Because far too times, you get a raise, everything good, you come in church. And people can tell when things bad with you, because when you come in church, On Christ the solid rock I stand. I'm scared for some people, because the rock is solid and firm and steady. Some people on the bounce castle. There ought to be a consistency about who you are. No matter what you're going through. Some people, they are so, I don't know if you ever met any funny people. One day, bless you, hi, how are you? How are the children? The next day you meet them, and try to tell them hi. Oh, do you? You knock your head. And sometimes you don't even really know who they are. So it puts you, I have had staff like that. I don't know, one day in my office, chat me up, me to one day work, they chat me up. Next day you come work, me start eating an answer. I'm trying to figure out, who you be today? Just kind of spur up, down, that's a bounce castle. But when you're on the rock, you're firm. And it's harder to do. People can't even know sometimes what you're going through. They can't read your face because you're still blessing the Lord at all times. There's a level of maturity in this thing that I aspire to. To be able, you can't read, going through hell, still singing praise unto God. You know what I always admire? I admire like Joseph when he was in prison. Fast, and these men were falsely accused too. So let me tell you that. All that add to it. If you know you do something bad, you might get lick for bad, because bad bring blows. But when you're innocent, you make it worse. And here was Joseph walking in his integrity like these men, doing the will of God. He could have easily slept with Potiphar's wife and get away. But he stood for his integrity, and just like these men, he found himself in prison. If anybody in that prison had a right, they were thieves, to be bitter, it was Joseph. But read the narrative, what I admire about Joseph. Here is Joseph, 1,000,001 reasons to be bitter, bitter and angry and hurtful. And here is Joseph in the prison. Are you alright? Your countenance look down. Can I help you with something? The butler and the baker. Y'all okay? Some of us, we so bombarded with our little things we're going through, we can't help nobody else. But somehow Joseph had the ability to look beyond what he was going through and still be open to the Spirit of God to say, may I help you? People talk about goals in life. Those are some of the goals I aspire towards.